Hello, and welcome to the first video on my new channel. If you haven't guessed, we're going to be playing some Gloomhaven, and we're going to be playing through the whole story, which will take a while. So it should be a lot of fun. If you're wondering, the reason why I'm setting up this new channel now is because I'm not able to stream on Twitch, and I still want to give people some content to watch, and I thought YouTube might be the best place to do this, so let's give it a go. But without further ado, we're going to jump into some Gloomhaven. We're going to do the campaign. We're going to stick it on normal, because we don't do things easy. So I've played a lot of Gloomhaven before. I've played the actual board game, and I've played a little bit on the Steam as well. And I know some of the pitfalls a lot of people fall into, and one of the biggest ones is starting at harder levels. That thing, this game hurts. Even on normal, this game hurts a lot if you don't know what you're doing, and even when you do know what you're doing, it still hurts. So I definitely recommend sticking with normal. If you want it a little easier, go easy, but you do lose out on like some gold and XP and stuff like that. I'm going to go with original for ability enhancements, which will make sense later. We're ages away from that already, but it's good to have it on just original stuffs. Oh, we need a guild name. Sinbad Thieves. Oh, we have a lot of stuff. What do we got? Attack modifiers, we want to keep it normal, because we like the doubles and the misses. You can roll into a null modifier. I want to keep it as close to the board game as I can, because there has a lot of house rules in here. Standard line of sight, original focus, and spawn monsters do not drop gold on death. That's a house rule? Makes the game way too easy, because there are some enemies that just spawn tons and tons of monsters. You can get rich so damn fast. But we're keeping it as close to the board game as possible, because if you do get into the board game, it's so much fun to play. There's a lot of...
Welcome to the harsh lands of Gloomhaven, recruit.
Okay.
You think you have what it takes to become a mercenary out there on the edge of the world? We are paid to venture into the darkest forests of the region and to step into ancient crypts with the unmistakable stench of death and rotting flesh. Lovely places to earn a name for yourself. Be ready to face cutthroats, undead, fearsome tribes, and dreadful demons from other realms. You didn't find yourself as a mercenary without knowing how to crack a few skulls, did you?
It did such a good job on the intro of this game. I'm so excited. I don't remember seeing that the first time I played it. That must be new. But yeah, if you don't know anything about Gloomhaven, it's kind of a party-focused D&D style game, with a few twists and turns here and there. But you don't really run a character, you run a party of characters, and that party will change, it will upgrade, it will swap out new characters, and everything is kind of like hidden. So you start off with 6 characters that you can pick from, and I think there's like 18 characters in total, which you slowly unlock throughout the game, based on personal quests, like side quests, and other things that you can do within Gloomhaven. Before going into the harrowing wilderness surrounding Gloomhaven, you need at least 2 mercenaries in your party, brave or greedy enough to seek out adventures in exchange for gold. I like that it's not a, you need to go out and save the world. It's like, you're a bunch of mercenaries, go get some money. What are you doing here? On your left, you'll find the party panel. Here you'll see the basic information on the mercenaries in your party. Click on the first character slot to open the roster panel. Continue. So you can create, view, and add mercenaries to the current party using the roster panel. Right now it's looking as barren as the Copperneck Mountains, so best click on new mercenary to create your first character. So these are the 6 that you start off with, and as you can see, there's another, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to unlock. So there's a lot of things. It's all good fun. We are going to run a maximum amount of the party size, so we're going to be controlling 4 characters at once, which helps because more actions in a turn, which is fantastic, but also the difficulty ramps up because it adds more enemies, and it also gets a little bit confusing if you don't keep track of everything, because sometimes you're moving in places that you didn't think you would be moving to, because it's like a hidden initiative order. But you'll see that later on, because I'm sure I'm going to screw it up. Next, you choose one of the starting character classes. Each one has unique abilities and game styles. As you progress, you'll level up, earning new ability cards and unlock more classes. Click on any of the portraits to learn more about them, and select whichever you want to be your first mercenary. So the characters that we got to start with is we have the Brute. Good choice, me. Alright, I mean it is a good choice, but still. Now remember, looks at everything. Merc's ability cards are what define the actions in battle. You can click the starting ability cards button to make sure this is the right mercenary for your party. Once you reach your decision, hit the select mercenary button to move forward. Anyway, as I was saying, so we have the Brute. Kind of your tanky tank. It even tells you your rolls down on the in the middle bit here. Yeah, he's your melee tank. You've got a range support Tinkerer who's also a little bit of a healer. You've got your typical scoundrel rogues type thing, very damagey but very squishy. Then you got your Cragheart, which is kind of like almost a ranged tank, kind of, who also does a little bit of healing. Then you got your Spellweaver, who's your high damage like magic user. And then you have your Mind Thief, which is kind of like an arcane trickster almost, like lots of confusing abilities to confuse your enemies and to control your enemies and stuff like that. So got a lot of fun. We definitely want a Brute in our party. I love the Brute, one of my favourite classes, just because so much tank, so much damage, but they don't move very fast. So our Brute, we are going to call... What are we going to call him? Let's call him Scar. That'll do. And whenever you pick a mercenary, you get to pick a personal quest as well. Personal quest is a mercenary's sole reason for adventuring. Once the objective is complete, the merc will retire. Beware, when mercenaries retire, they will no longer be a playable character. So when you complete this personal quest, they clear off, you get a few bonuses for doing it, and you can unlock other characters to do it, to like replace them. But that character is gone. You can't get the character back. You can roll a new Brute and add that to your party, but you can't keep your levels or any items that they kept with them or anything like that. They're just gone, which is kind of cool. The farewells can often be bitter. Sometimes things have to move on to give way to new horizons. Complete personal quests and retiring mercenaries is the primary route to unlocking new character classes. So a lot of the things, like if you want to look up Gloomhaven and stuff, the whole community, in general, have this sort of unwritten rule that we want to keep the surprise for everything, so they don't tell you what the characters are, and they will refer to the character as the music note character or the Cthulhu looking character, which is really cool. It makes it so that you can go through each game as like your first game as a brand new player, even though you know how to play it. And they'll give you like clues and things on what they might entail. Like I say, I'm not going to be spoiling anything, but obviously if you're watching through it all, you'll be learning everything as I learn it as well. So stick around. So our personal quest is we have helping out and experience 2 other characters achieving their personal quests. That's probably not going to be happening for a very long time. But I do really like the Brute, so I might stick with that. The other one is complete 3 crypt scenarios, then unlock the scenario Noxus Cellar and follow it to a conclusion. So I'm going to do like 4 quests to unlock this one. So we're going to go with Helping Hand, because I like my Brute and I want to keep him for a while. A lot of fun. That's why I'm excited, but you need a minimum of 2 mercenaries before you can go out and seek an adventure. It's important to build a party of mercs who complement each other in battle. Click on the second character slot in the party panel and create a new character. Know that you can't have more than 1 merc of the same character class in the party at the same time, so be sure to choose a different one. Very important that. You can can only have one of each, so I can't pick another brute because we already have a brute, and that wouldn't make sense. So good people to go with the brute is probably the scoundrel. Scoundrel gets abilities gets bonuses for allies standing next to enemies, so we definitely want a rogue, and I'm a main rogue anyway. So what are we calling our rogue character? There's a lot of green theme going on, so we're going to call her Viper. Codename Viper. So we've got pounds of flesh, kill 15 vermin, scouts or shamans. That is probably going to be a quick one to get through. Or kill 20 elite monsters from the base game. Okay. I kind of want to kill the vermin scouts. Plus, I like the look of this class. The lightning through it. I kind of hope it's like a Thor type class. That would be kind of cool. But we'll see. Let's choose that one. Time to do some adventuring. If you are confident with your current party, click on the center of the screen to close your party roster panel and head back to the world map. I don't want to do that because I would like more characters. Okay, apparently I have to do that. Before heading out on your first quest, you should gear up. After all, it's your first time out in the open. You'll notice each mercenary has a modest stash of gold. It is encouraged to take that money over to the merchant shop and spend it on anything that might just keep you from dying. Reading is hard. Right, okay. We have to go through like the tutorial bit first before we can actually do anything. But we are definitely adding 2 more characters before we move on to the next quest. Remember, each mercenary has his or her own stash of gold and a personal inventory, so make sure you click on the right mercenary portraits before you purchase an item. When you're ready, click the map button to return to the map. Yep. Gloomhaven isn't known for its well-mannered folk and good Samaritans, but there's a lot of gain from its city streets. You can choose to partake in city encounters by clicking this button below. It's encouraged that you do this whenever you're in the city, as they often give good rewards. If you ever find a quest that looks too hard, or one you've repeatedly failed to complete, the Temple of the Great Oak can grant you its blessing, for a fair price of course. You can choose to access the temple using this button below. The first quest location is marked just north of Gloomhaven. You'll see it flagged with an icon. As you progress, more quest locations will appear across the map. To keep track of them, you can use the quest log on the right hand side of the screen, click on the black barrow or the entry at the quest log to select the quest. You can embark upon a quest with up to 4 mercenaries, but the more mercs you bring, the more dangerous the quest will be. Once you set out for a quest, you won't be able to change the members of your party until you return to Gloomhaven. It's all well and good, but we still want our 4 mercenaries, so let's go back to that. So we've got our tank, we've got our melee DPS, we kind of want a healer in here. So let's go Ragheart, I think, because then they'll at least have some healing. Yeah, and they're a little bit tankier as well, so it's all good. And we shall name our Cragheart rename him. Let's go with Boulder. It's a rocky name. Choose a personal quest. So the Zealot of the Blood God. Become exhausted 12 times. Definitely easy to do. Would be a lot of fun. But it unlocks the same class that our rogues work into class. Unlocking the same class that our rogues working towards. So it is not really worth taking this one because you're gonna have. Well, you can't unlock a class twice. Once it's unlocked, it's unlocked. So let's go for this Trinity Force looking thing. Complete 1 quest in each of the following areas: Gloomhaven, Dagger Forest, Lingering Swamp, Watcher Mountains, Copperneck Mountains, and the Misty Sea. Again, we have a tank that's going to be sticking around for a while, so that's not a problem. And then we want damage dealer. So we don't want the range support. We want a ranged think we want a range, right? Mm, 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 mm. Low health. Slightly more health. Mind control powers. I think we want the Spell Weaver. Yeah, we'll go with the Spell Weaver. And we shall name her. Let's name her. Let's name her Amethyst. Because why not? Greed is good. Have 200 gold in your possession. 200 gold is a lot. Do we need that? Probably. 20 high level and lofty goals in life, 6 grandmas and epic love, ridiculous. Only one thing matters, and that is money. Getting the most out of it, keeping it safe. The weight of gold in your purse is greater feeling than anything else imaginable. Grandmas be damned. Well. Yeah, let's go for greed is good. I think as a spell weaver, we don't need to spend that much money on upgrading them, so maybe it's good to have a gold. Who knows? We don't want to delete character, that would be silly. So, our tank Scar. Like, this game has a lot of setup to begin with, and then later on it becomes quite easy to jump into scenarios and just keep moving on. But we want hide armor, because that gives us a shield, and as a tank, that's good. And we might as well take a shield as well. So we gotta go make sure that we equip it. In the equipment panel, you'll find that the different types of items the mercenary can carry. Clicking on an item slot will display all the items of that type the mercenary owns. If the item slot is displayed in grey, it means you currently have no items of that type. Sure. So we shall equip that one, and in the hand item 2, we shall equip our shield. Make them tanky. This bit I will explain later. But basically, we've got 2 -1s, which aren't great, but we can fix that later. Viper. With Viper, we are looking for. I probably should have taken a potion. Let's give. Next time you are attacked, the attacker gains disadvantage on the attack. Maybe. During a melee attack, add poison to a single attack. During a ranged attack, ignore the shield values of all the interactions. Like, a lot of these are kind of useful. I know that they move fast, so they don't need to boost for striding, but they don't jump so much. So let's take that. You can always come back and buy more stuff later. And we'll take a stamina potion. Yeah. Grab some more cards, because I don't have a great hand size. Which again, explain later. Other tanky dude. I think we want to give him the iron helmet, because crits suck. And take more hide armor. Screw it. Take my hide armor. And we'll take a healing potion. Yeah, sure, healing potion. Make sure everything is equipped. Again, we get our 2 -1s. And Amethyst. Amethyst is looking for. None of these, really, I'll be honest. Don't think she needs that much. So, we're gonna take a potion. Call it good. And then, hopefully, we can save up that 200 gold. Temple of the Great Oak. Mercenaries will be blessed every time they give a donation of 10 gold to the Temple of the Great Oak. A blessed mercenary will gain 2 additional times 2 attack modifiers in the next dungeon. Very, very useful. Very, very expensive, but definitely worth it. Remember, each mercenary has his or her own stash of gold and a personal inventory, so make sure you click on the right mercenary's portrait before you donate to the temple. City encounters. So, each time we do anything, we have a city encounter if we're in a city, and we have a road encounter if we're traveling anywhere. City encounters tend to give you some good stuff. Road encounters tend to disadvantage you, but you can't avoid road encounters. But we're going to be doing them all anyway, because you can always gain something. So, relaxing for the evening at the Sleeping Iron, a shifty-looking man approaches you, hand outstretched. In it, a pair of pale dice and crude marks scratched on them. Greetings, friends. You look like you could stand to liven things up a bit. Care for a quick game of bone dice with me? I'm sure we could make it interesting. His other hand pats a coin purse at his side. Would you like to play a game with a man? It may prove to be a good time, or refuse a game of dice. You know what? We're going to gamble it. Let's go play a game. You get into the game, but after a few rounds, your enthusiasm wanes as the man displays a streak of luck that can only be described as uncanny. You leave the table empty-handed. Well, somebody already spent their gold. Amethyst lost all her gold. Okay. That's rude. Apparently Amethyst paid for the whole thing. That sucked. So, not all city events are great. Usually they are. Probably should have left. Never mind. Now we know. Don't gamble. Gambling's bad. Once we're done on that, we can then go jump to the Black Barrow. Now may be a good time to go through the mercenaries' ability cards and inventory to make sure they are battle ready. In the quest description, you can see the enemies you'll face. Hovering over them will reveal their stats. So we know in this area we're going to have bandit archers, bandit guards, and living bones. There's reward space, just means we haven't finished this quest before, because you can go back and repeat quests, and there's a treasure chest to go find. They're useful. I probably should have been looking at the cards. Let's explain this real quick, after we read this bit. Mercenaries will unlock new and more powerful ability cards each time they level up. Look for synergies between ability cards and adapt your hand depending on the enemy types you'll be facing. Having the right cards against the right enemies might just keep you alive. On the ability panel, you can edit the deck of cards you take to a dungeon. Each mercenary has a different amount of cards they can carry and can only go adventuring with a fully equipped hand. Hover the abilities to review their full description. So our brute gets 10 cards to take with him in every dungeon, but he has 13 cards to choose from. We want to, the number on the left is the initiative, that is how fast that person is going to be moving their round, and every round we'll be picking 2 cards. So if I take Sweeping Blow and Provoking Roar, I'll be moving at either speed 10 or speed 64, and I will choose which side of the card I want to activate. So if I activate Sweeping Blow and do the attack action on the top on Provoking Roar, I then have to do the bottom action, and then that's how you get through your turn. We want to add Wall of Doom, because we're not going to be moving a lot, which means we're going to be hitting stuff that's next to us, which that helps a lot. And we don't need to grab and go because we have other people that can loot things, and a movement 4 is kind of you know. So happy with that. The Viper wants Swift Bow. Let's throw out special mixture, because we've got a health potion on it anyway. Actually no, we have a healer next to us, so we shouldn't be dying so much. builder is going to be having, what do we need? Nature's Lift, heals 2, range 3, target 2, very, very good. So let's drop out Avalanche? Yeah, we'll drop Avalanche for a heal. We've got another heal. And like another heal. So we got 3 heals. We should be good. Moving Swing, don't think I need. Fossil Storm, don't think I need. Yeah, we should be fine. And we want aid from the Ether. Summon a Mystic Ally. That is such a good spell. We definitely want that. Alright, let's get rid of Ride the Wind. Hardened Spikes might be good as well, actually. Affect self and all adjacent allies. Retaliate's a very good skill. Get rid of though, that's the problem. Reviving Aether is such a great spell because we only have 8 cards. So Reviving Aether lets us recover all the cards that we've lost or burnt. Which is great. Impending Eruption. Do we need this? Attack 3, range 4. Additionally, target all enemies on the path to the primary target. Gain 1 experience for each enemy targeted. Mana Bolt's great. Frost Armor's pretty damn good. I don't think I need that, so let's swap that for Hardened Spikes. There we go. Done. Travel.
Everyone needs to eat. Whatever your reason for coming to Gloomhaven, out here on the edge of the world, that simple fact is never going to change. A mercenary can't fight on an empty stomach. So when Jexera, a Valrath woman wearing a red cloak and enough gold jewelry to keep you fed for a decade, approaches you in the Sleeping Lion and offers to pay you 10 gold coins to track down a thief and retrieve some stolen goods, well, seems like as good an excuse as any to sober up and start paying off your tab. This thief has taken some important documents, says the red-skinned merchant, her tail whipping about in agitation. I don't care what you do to him. Just bring back what is mine.
That's my kind of quest.
Based on Jexera's description, it was easy enough to knock around a few alley thugs and get a location of the thieves' hideout. You don't find yourself as a mercenary way out in Gloomhaven without knowing how to crack a few skulls. So your target is the Black Barrow. Sounds like a lovely place.
I love the narrator in this game. So dry and just like on point with everything. And we have a boss encounter. You see smoke on the horizon and catch a vague stench of burning flesh. You hasten your step to see what catastrophe lies ahead of you on the road. After a few minutes, you come upon a trade caravan ravaged by a pack of vermlings, if the track to them are any indication. Dead bodies and broken, upturned carts lie across the path, but you can also see a few survivors, wounded and bloody on the ground. A woman limps across the road carrying pieces of wreckage. Do we help the survivors, or do we finish the jobs the verlings started and loot whatever is left? Ooh. Oh. So the problem with road encounters is, more often than not, they punish you for doing the right thing. So, yes, I would love to help them, but it might mean I lose random cards at the start of the turn, or I might be immobilized at the start of the round, things like this. But I might get some free loot, and I like the loot. So what do I do? You know what, we're gonna go evil. Maybe. I don't know. This is a difficult choice. I didn't expect the first choice to be this difficult. I want to help, but I want the loot. Can I help? Let's help. We're gonna help. Maybe they'll be nice and give us stuff for helping. The party's reputation has been influenced by your actions. Reputation will influence the cost of items in the merchant shop and the outcome of certain encounters. Good deeds are often rewarded, but they can be much less fun. The choice is yours. Right. Doing the right thing sucks sometimes. Dispersing the scene, tending to people's wounds and getting them back to their feet. It takes a few supplies, but they seem grateful in the end. So we got +1 reputation, but we lost our small item. I say lost, like we'll get it at the start of the next dungeon we do, but we can't use it during this dungeon. Oh wait, I only have to lose one of them. Which isn't bad. Alright, let's get rid of Borders. Border doesn't need a health potion. He's got healing for days.
The hill is easy enough to find. A short journey past the new market gate, and you see it jutting out on the edge of the corpse wood, looking like a rat under a rug. Moving closer, you see the mound is formed from a black earth. Its small, overgrown entrance presents a worn set of stone stairs leading down into the darkness.
Sounds very inviting.
As you descend, you gratefully notice light emanating from below. Unfortunately, the light is accompanied by the unmistakable stench of death. You contemplate what kind of thieves would make their camp in such a horrid place as you reach the bottom of the steps. Here, you find your answer. A rough group of cutthroats who don't seem to have taken very kindly to your sudden appearance. One in the back matches the description of your quarry.
Well, let's get him. For entering a dungeon, each mercenary must choose 1 out of 2 battle goals. Battle goal is a secret objective the mercenary tries to complete inside the dungeon. Failing has no drawback, but successfully completing it and the scenario will earn the character the rewards shown. So, like I said, it's supposed to be secret. You're not supposed to share it with the rest of your party, but as I am a one-man party controlling 4 people, I'm obviously going to know everything. So when I kill 5 or more monsters during a scenario, or loot 5 or more gold piles during a scenario, I want to kill monsters. That's what he does. Kill an undamaged monster with a single attack action during the scenario, or cause a trap to be sprung or disarmed on your turn, or on the turn of one of your summons during the scenario. Let's go with getting rid of the trap. Your health at the end of the scenario is equal to 2 or less, or have 5 or more total cards in your hand and discard at the end of the scenario. He's going to be the tank, kind of, so he might end up with less than 2 health. Gain 13 or more experience points during the scenario, or never allow your current hit point value to drop below half your maximum hit point value rounded up during the scenario. Let's go for experience, because a lot of spellcasters cards give you experience. Very useful. And now, after about 30 minutes, we can finally play the game. Like I said, once you've set up and you've done all your character things, you can pretty much jump out and jump straight into a scenario almost instantly. Right. So,
Take
border.
care of these unfortunates, your target says, backing out of the room. You can vaguely make out his silhouette as he retreats down a hallway and through a door to his left. Well, it's not every day we get people stupid enough to hand-deliver their valuables to us, grins one of the larger bandits, unsheathing a rusty blade. We'll be killing you now. Joke's on them. If you had any valuables, you probably wouldn't be down here in the first place.
Right, lost it all gambling. Right, so we can get like a big overview. We know the room layout, but we don't know what's in the rooms. So, very, very important. We can hover over everybody and it'll show us all the stats. They Banner Guard elites. So they're all guards, but two of them are elite, which just means they have more damage and other things. Like they've got shields, which means that they're harder to hit. They've got more health. What's they got? More attack, but less movement. That's interesting. Okay, so first off, we want to arrange our party in a way that might be able to deal with them. So let's shuffle people around a little bit. Like that. So we've got our tank supporting our DPS and our support tank supporting our ranged DPS. And then each character, we choose two things and we've got to try and guess what they're going to do. The more you play, the more you can kind of guess what they're going to do. Because you'll understand their cards that they can use. But first off, we want Scar to sort of tie people up in the middle. So he's going to move forward and then hit as many people as he can. Maybe. So let's do we Wall of Doom. Wall of Doom might be a good thing to do at this moment. We get him to move 3 forward and then Wall of Doom. Yeah, we burn our card early because that's what that symbol means. Oop. So that symbol means there. Means we can't use it again. Retaliate 2 and a shield of 2. As long as they're hitting us, that's going to hurt them or it's going to hurt me. So let's then I need to move 3. So it's one of these two that we're going to be using. With that one, I think we can skip the push. We don't have to do it, but we'll see. Attack +2 and gain 1 whenever the target is adjacent to any of your allies. That might be a good one to go for. Kind of want to move last because we want everybody to move first. Maybe. Pull him 2. Oh, we want to move last. So we want to take that one. And we're going to be hitting somebody that's probably going to be here, so we need to move 2. So we can pick anything, because anything can be used as a move 2. So let's just let's take that one. This person. Everybody suffers 1 damage, but everybody gets 2 shield. Are we putting everything into us getting hit by everybody? Is that what we're doing? It's probably what we're doing. Screw it, we'll do it. Then we can do a tornado maybe? Attack 3, range 3. pretty much it. Okay. Or we could do that one. All allies enemies adjacent to the target suffers 1 damage. Let's do that one. Then we want... We want a mystic ally, I think. We don't have anything that moves at the top. That's kind of worrying. So I guess we're not really doing an awful lot with a mage. We're just going to summon an ally. And then we can do stuff next turn. Let's make a move last, because that's how initiative works. So whatever the enemy is going to be doing, it will target the person who acted first in the round. Or they'll target the closest person, and then if it's a tie, it's the person who is who acted first. This game does a really good job of teaching you like the basics in a tutorial, but I've already done them all, so they're not much help. And if you already know how to play the game as well, the story is very boring to go through again. What do we need you to do? Not an awful lot. Let's drop... guess that. What do we do? They're moving 1 or 2 and attacking 3 and 4. That works. That works a lot, actually. So, I want to use this. To shield everybody. Especially if they're going to be hitting us. We shall receive all the damage. And then we'll use this to hit this dude as hard as we can. Which does damage to them as well. Then we want you to move here for movement. Skip ability because we don't want to push. And then we'll trigger this to retaliate 2 and shield 2. And then we can just laugh as they punch themselves for nothing. Ha ha ha. I don't think I needed that much shielding, but shield helps. That only damage I've taken is from my own team. Right, so let's move you forward here. And then we're gonna punch you as hard as we can. And get a free bit of XP. I don't need a stamina potion just yet. I should have picked something that had a range of 3. That was dumb. Never mind. Right, we'll summon a mystic ally anyway. Because these things are awesome. And you're out of range, so I can't exactly do anything. End turn. Next up, and then we do it again. So does he have anything that just does damage to everything around him? Push, cleave. Cleave might help. Eye for an eye. I could do that again. Because because maybe we get attacked again. So that should shield him and retaliate 2 again. Oh, he needs to kill 5 people as well, actually. Yeah, we'll get the next round. As for this person, do we want a Venom Shiv? Because that'll poison, and then we can Thieves' Knack and do a bit more damage. Don't want to backstab because I want to get rid of that. We could Flanking Strike, actually. No, let's do it this way. We'll Thieves' Knack and then we'll Venom Shiv. So then we can do the bottom half of this one. And then if we don't kill him, we'll do the top half of that one. We need you guys to move forward a little bit. Because we need to keep moving forward, because obviously we're on a sort of a time limit. In the sense of we keep spending our cards. And eventually we're going to run out of cards. Which means we can't do anything. Do have leaves in the air, which means we can power up some of our attacks. Attack 2, range 5 to immobilize. Oh, that. Let me think. I mean, Dirt Tornado is probably the best thing we've got. Is that range 2 in an AoE? So I need to move 1 space. So let's move as fast as we can. Then you want to move and then fire orbs, I think. So let's pick this one. In this one. Moving 3 and then strengthening. Strengthening gives them advantage, I think. Which means they flip 2 cards and take whichever one they want. So how our damage is assigned, probably should have explained this earlier, is whenever we make an attack, we have a deck of cards that will flip over the top card of the deck, and that will modify our thing, which is where the +1s and the -1s are coming from. In our deck, we can see exactly what we have, but it's shuffled, obviously, and we don't know what's going to be coming out. There are things like the automatic miss, which sucks, or we can get like a ×2 on our damage, which is great. But the enemies have the same thing as well. Not sure if we can see the enemies. Yeah, we can. If we hover over them, we can see what they've got. So the -2 has already been used, so we're not going to see another -2 again until they have to shuffle. We know the miss is still in there, so they've got a chance. They're also not moving last, which is great, so we're going to shield. Because these 4 should definitely hit him. And the Brute's turn. Hit you. That's fine, because the 2 retaliation that we got from the Brute should kill him. Have you move. Yes, here. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Scoundrel's turn. Basic ally. It's just a free person that's going to run around and just murder people. Always great. We need you to move. There, I can hear that guy, and should be to everybody. Yeah, so we'll hit you, and you, and I guess you. Beautiful. That's fine. And I kind of need that one to give you +1, but never mind. Then we want you to move just a little bit forward, and then we can skip movement. We can just tornado this guy. The extra +1, which should take out a couple of them. Not really what I expected, but okay. So he did 2 damage, so we can block 2 of that. Everybody's just killing themselves. Beautiful. So, need him to kill the guy on his right. Shouldn't be too difficult. Let's provoking roll. Make sure we go first and hit him. And this will move. Do you want to move into the room? Person just wants to move. So let's take backstab for the swift. Actually, no, let's go swift rather than backstab because we want to move sort of later on in the round, just in case, because we don't know what's in this room. So we want our tank to go in first. We need this person to just move without burning anything, which is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. We got much healing. Ooh, can Nature's Lift top everybody's health up a little bit? Things we accidentally, on purpose, hit everybody for 1. Oops. We need to move you as well. Let's move and we'll hit. They're the same thing. Kind of the same thing, aren't they? Screw it, we'll hit that. We'll see what happens. Move 3, attack 2. You're not going to live long enough to do that. We can open the door and see there are so many people. Let's move here, and then we can push you. shoot that way. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, that's a crit. Oh, that hurt. Oh my god. What? Move to attack 4, range 4? Ew, what are those doing? Attack 3, range 3? Can they hit me? 1, 2, they cannot. He just hit me. So I have the option of taking the 8 damage, which would really hurt because they're moving next and they're going to be attacking me. Or I can burn a card and just get rid of all of that damage. So maybe we do that. Let's burn warding strength. Then we'll just ignore all that damage. But it's going to cost us later because now we have 1 less card. He's not good. Alright. Want to get you in this room. Let's get the movement. And then we'll hit... I guess you. Yeah, we're gonna take 3 damage. Yep, still taking the damage. Then we can heal you. And he... Forgot, what are they? Oh, they got movement at 2. I kind of screwed him over. Never mind. So he's going to move forward 1. He should have moved 2, but I'm stood in his way. And the AI is not exactly smart in this game. They don't try to walk around. Actually, do that waypoint. We want to collect as much gold as we can. 1, 2, 3. Does that let me see him from there? Yeah. Alpha. We're just gonna have our spell thief, our spell weaver, just go and pick up all the gold that we can get. So I guess leaping cleave is probably the smart thing to do. A spare dagger, because why not? I need to move forward a little bit and attack for a lot. So maybe that one. That one. I have a lot of movements left. Yeah, we'll do that. How close do we need to be to the range people before we can hit them? Could have mobilized that guy and hope he just has a short range. So at range 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all there. One of these two. 4, actually not here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we should be able to do it here. So I just need the movement 3. Which I don't have. I don't have it all unless I want to throw myself on him. Do I have anything else? Attack 3, range 3? Not particularly, okay. Alright, well, I guess we are burning that to try and get in the fight faster. As for you, we still want to collect as many gold as we got. Do we have a loot card? No, we got rid of the loot card. But that's fine. We're just going to do that. We're going to pick up some gold and then we'll long rest next turn, I guess. Get some cards back. Shame we can't actually heal because it's on the bottom half. So what do? Move 4 attack, move 3 attack, attack 2 range 5. Oh, that's gonna hurt. They're not moving though. Can you hit me from there? 2, 3, 4, 5, no. Okay. There's only the elite archer that's going to be hitting me. That's fine. We can cope with that. Unless I move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We're going to get hit. Actually, I can just stay here. Right, need to be closer. Two, three, four. I can't move anywhere close to that, otherwise I'm just going to get shot to no end. Two, three, four, 5. From there it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe that is a better movement. Maybe. In this scoundrel's turn, ally's going to move forward and just bop. Beautiful. Three range 1. Heal 4 range 4. Let's heal you. Wait a minute. Nope. Nope. Because we need to move. I think you get so caught up on, like, to make the best move. Sometimes you forget that you had plans. Brute is going to range 3, 1, 2, 3. That's not enough to hit that guy. So we just hit him as much as we can. Preferably a little bit more. That did nothing. Okay. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. I don't need to immobilize him now, though. Just heal you. And then you can't actually do anything with that, so maybe that wasn't the best idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Yep. That was dumb. Never mind. But they can't do anything, so it's okay. You need to long rest. That's what you need to do. You probably need to short rest. Sure, burn single out. Right, let's flanking strike that guy. Say that. We just need to move 2 and then we can hit him. I'm gonna need you to... Let's move 2. Hit him as well. This is what we're doing. And then you need to long rest. What are we doing? Moving 1, attack 4, range 5. That's gonna hurt so much. And the guards are shielding and attacking. Okay. That's not good. Ah, it's gonna hurt. Gonna hurt a lot. Scoundrel's turn. Yup. Take the 2 damage. Oh, and I'm poisoned now as well. That's really gonna hurt. Okay. Actually, I don't want to do that anyway. I just need to move forward 2. Not with that one. With this one. Because then at least... So hit somebody. Not for a lot, but I can hit them. Ouch. We are burning. That one, I guess. You need a long rest. 3 damage. Eee. Guess we'll burn. Venom Shiv. You can long rest, you can heal, and we're gonna get rid of... What are we getting rid of? A sweeping blow. I think we need that. That did nothing. But we can long rest and get rid of... Also keep our reviving ether. Should be good. Burn Flame Strike. Okay, now you need to hit somebody really hard. Do we just open the next room? Don't particularly want to retaliate. For a ranged attack. Screw it, we'll try that. We get people in as much as we can because we still haven't seen the skeletons yet. 1, 2, 3. That's still not close enough to do that. Wait a minute. Maybe. I'll try it. We'll quick rest so we can get quick hands back. Burn that. Then we'll try that. You kind of need to... Actually, you don't need to heal. You just take a short rest. Sure, we'll get rid of that. And then we just need everybody in there as much as possible. These guys really don't do all that much. I think I only need 2 movement anyway, so let's do that. And then we need to heal. Two, 3. I need... I need to move first. Actually, what is she doing again? She's moving there and then pulling. I don't have a lot of movements. This might be a problem. The thing I want to do is on the wrong side. 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4, 2, 3 would put me down there somewhere, so that's not going to help me. Unless we just move and pick up more gold. 2 gold, 2 gold. Let's just move in. You want to move fast. Good. Screw it. Move to attack 1, range 5 and immobilize. That's gonna suck. Range 6, attack 2. That's him gone. Don't want to move that fast. That's fine. You can move over here. Can't reach anybody. That's a shame. We've got cards we can bet anyway. You wanna move over here. Open this door.
Kicking through the door, you find yourself face to face with the reason these bandits chose this particular hole to nest in. Animate bones. Unholy abominations of necromantic power. Nothing more to do but lay them to rest, along with the remainder of this troublesome rabble.
So that's a problem. There's a lot more people in there than I thought there was going to be. Maybe we can survive. Oh, he's going to get immobilized so much. What are they doing? Skeletons are shooting and healing. So that's okay. We're not going to get hit by them. Let's hit you. Or not. Rude. That's fine. The skeleton's not hitting me is really good. Oh, All the archers that are going to be hitting me, though, not so good. Heal for range 2. How do we do the dirt tornado? I mean, they're only immobilizing me, right? I mean, they're hitting me as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage minimum. Average. One of those words. Screw it. Let's see if we can at least stop them from critting us. Well, that's not bad. Oh, we have all these back as well. Drop all that damage. We're immobilized, but that only stacks once anyway. Ow. Like, we should survive. It's just gonna really hurt. Get rid of the crit as well. There's just 2 gold in both of those. I take... That's not the right skill. Damn it. That was the wrong card. I didn't need that card. Let's focus on just like clearing out some other people. And guess we'll loot that one. What did I get rid of then? Oh, this is gonna hurt. We definitely want a shield. Shield and retaliate again? Screw it. Shield and retaliate. That's what I wanted. Should have moved. Should have moved. Making all the mistakes today. Let's try that again. To get rid of Swift Bow. Which sucks. Then we're going to take Smoke Bomb and Quick Hands. Because then I can move the movement from this to move here. Pull them across. And I still get my cause a trap to be sprung thing. Which is only for one thing, but those perks help a lot. A lot. Right, as for this dude... I think I can get away with just moving to and punching something. Or even not moving to and just hitting them. Loot a massive boulder. Yeah. It's moving at 15. Is there any... I need to move faster. There is no way of me moving faster without losing my reviving ever, though. Oh, that's so dumb. That's for frost armoring and I can just heal. I can't move anywhere, but I can at least heal him. Do you have any heals available? Do. Alright, we're doing a healing turn. Oh, they're moving fast. Move here. Skip the attack. Get you to pull here. Are they moving? They are. Okay. Yep, that hurt. Let's burn. Backstab, I guess. Making it harder for them to get around though. That's something, I guess. Okay. So now I definitely need to shield. Wait, what are they doing? 2-3 and attacking, that's fine. Get through this, we can survive. Like I said, this is on normal as well. That just goes to show how like deadly this game can be at higher levels. You can't reach anything, and that is a shame. They can't move anywhere anyway. That's fine. Right. Heal you and you. So because they're poisoned, the heal doesn't do anything, it just removes the poison. But then the second heal will actually heal them. Not for a lot, but they are healed. Right. How do we do the thing? Guess we trample? I think we have to trample. You are almost out. This is ridiculous. Not getting you to where I need you to be, which is over there. You're gonna have to long rest just to stall. To hit you with a big boulder. And I'm gonna have to short rest. Sure. It's about time you use reviving ether. Let's cancel that now. Is it worth cancelling now? Probably not. Keep you running. 4 range 6, this is gonna hurt so damn much. Never mind. Okay. cards. And end your turn. Let's hit EU, I think. I don't think it matters that much. Right, we need you to move. Range 3. 1, 2, 3. I need you in there. Never mind. Right, we'll move you forward here. And then we'll hit you. I really needed that to be a +1. That'd have been great. I knew it. I knew I should have taken him down. It's a bit of that. I don't think we're doing this. Need trample. Don't need leap. I don't think I need eye for an eye anymore. Actually can't get out of this. Right, he's gone. Oh, that's so rough. I don't have enough cards to... take anybody on. Turn. The only thing you can do, and then I'm completely out of cards. Do we just jump in and murder everything we can? 1, 2, 3, 4. Screw it. Do that. And then that person should die because he's going to get pulled through his own trap, which is going to do 3 damage. I think he needs to move faster. 1, 2, 3 will hit that guy. And we just need to move, I guess. Move 3 will work. Move 3, attack 1. Move 4, attack 0. That's fine. You get over here. Then you can attack you and you. Beautiful. Oh, can I get 1 card back? Oh, that's a shame. That used to be 2. At least in the board game version it was 2. Oh well. End of turn. That's pretty much a scoundrel out. Get a miss. Okay. Um, Consume darkness. And hit you. That didn't do as much as I would have liked. Let's get you to move closer anyway. I think the Cragheart should be able to take everybody out. None of them could do anything anyway. Yeah, we have to do that. Everyone's taking a little bit of damage. Then we can move you here. And then make everybody take more damage. So there's one more skeleton left. And screw it, we'll take out that thing. Because we don't need that. Scoundrel's exhausted. Kinda sucks. But hey ho, what can you do? Don't need to retaliate. This is all down to pretty much just the Cragheart. Or Border. We can move 2. Make everybody suffer 1. Anything that pushes? Pushing would be good. Pushing would be really good about now. 3, 4. I mean, I could go get that. Have a loot. You have a loot. Okay, new plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dirt tornado, maybe? Not dirt tornado. Massive boulder. Go throw a massive boulder at somebody. They don't want to heal. Need that for that. Yeah, I guess we're throwing a massive boulder at somebody. And you just need to walk in and fire orb everything. Cold is on the doorway. No, never mind. You move 3. Can, but it's on fire orbs. Move 2, attack 1. You're gonna mobilize me? It's so rude. I very much needed him not to immobilize me, but never mind. We need you to move 2. Target you 3. Beautiful. That's a shame. And 2 gold. Yay. Well, I can't move anymore. Could just hit him. Everybody suffers 1 damage. Or he's only on 1 health anyway. Screw it. Do that. can't do that because I'm immobilized. Need him to lose 3 more health to get his perk as well. So it's not going well. Right. Do I still have movement? Move 3. Move 2. Then we can work on jumping over that next turn. Because that kills the skeleton and it almost kills everybody else. And then we just attack and mobilize. And you can short rest. Yeah, we can burn that. We don't need that anymore. You need to use the move and attack. You could wound as well. That's only in range 2 though. That still works. Yeah, screw it. So we want you to move here because 4 gold is very nice. Hit that guy in the back. Oh, I should have given it +1. That +1 would have killed it. I mean, no matter because him moving is going to kill it anyway. That's my loot. I actually don't want to hit him. Yeah, I don't want to hit him because I need to get that treasure chest. So, I'm going to skip the attack. Let him run away. He ran the wrong way. Take that damage because that's what I needed anyway. Short rest. Sure. You moving as fast as we can, and we need you moving as fast as we can. Should be good. I believe we finish our round. So I need you to move. I think it's 2 gold, right? Yeah. You to move there. Then you can hit him. Oh, with a crit. Not needed, but okay. We will end that one. Screw it. With a chest. Let's keep attack. Would have been nice to get the extra gold, but hey ho. Food is loose. Windswept something or other. Whatever that was. And that's it. We survived somehow.
With the last bandit dead, you take a moment to catch your breath and steel yourself against the visions of living remains ripping at your flesh.
So
your target is not among the dead, and you shudder to think what horrors still await you in the catacombs below.
we didn't get the 13 spell. I think we got 11 experience for Amethyst, but yeah, we got 11 experience. That is such a shame. We almost had a perfect run, aside from, you know, people dying. But it's fine, because they'll come back. So we'll go back to Gloomhaven, which is the name of the city. We will buy some new items for those that can afford it. Windswept Highlands. And the Mystery Jerry route. What is this? Barrel layer, that's fine. Occasionally you come across link quests. Link quests share a narrative arc and are encouraged to be completed one after the other. By going directly to the linked quest, you will avoid running into road encounters. If you prefer, you can return to Gloomhaven by clicking on its location on the map. Remember, while outside of Gloomhaven, you cannot buy or sell items, level up, create new mercenaries, or retire current ones. Now, Long Forgotten Alchemist logbook talks of a strange, potent ingredient. All mercenaries must escape through the exit. Loot all ornate chests. That could be fun to go try. Let's travel back to Gloomhaven. We'll buy some stuffs. Greed is good. 18 gold. Out of 200. This is going to take a while. What do we need? If you have no gold, you can't afford anything anyway. Nobody can buy anything anyway. Apart from Amethyst, but Amethyst doesn't want to buy anything because she's greedy. So, I think that is where we're going to leave that for today. If you stuck through this with me, I thank you so much. You are awesome. Please subscribe, leave a comment, tell me how you would have handled that situation, and tell me which mercenaries you might have picked, and leave your guesses on what the classes could be that we're going to unlock when we complete our personal goals. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.